Have you ever felt a stomach ache or brain fog after a meal and wondered if it was gluten? Gluten sensitivity is more common than most people realize, but navigating a gluten-free life can be tricky, especially at gatherings where options seem limited. I'm Dr. Michael Bell. I'm a board-certified clinical nutritionist, and today I'll be breaking down what gluten sensitivity really is, who it affects, and give you some tools to enjoy food without the discomfort, even when you're out and about. Gluten sensitivity is a reaction to gluten, the protein found in wheat, barley, and rye. This can trigger various symptoms in those affected, including digestive issues, fatigue, and even mental fog or brain fog. Unlike celiac disease, gluten sensitivity doesn't cause intestinal damage, but can still significantly impact well-being. For many, it can be hard to spot and even harder to manage, especially when you're eating outside the home, but recognizing it is the first step to feeling better. According to research, gluten sensitivity is estimated to affect about 6% of the population, but the number of people who believe they have it is much higher. In fact, it's very common for people to self-diagnose after experiencing symptoms like bloating, headache, or tiredness, thinking gluten could be the culprit. However, without proper testing, it's hard to know for sure, and there's a fine line between a true sensitivity and other digestive issues that may mimic its symptoms. Let's get a little technical. When it comes to food sensitivities like gluten, it's not always about what you feel right away, but what happens behind the scenes in your immune system. This is where IgA and CRP come in. Now, IgA is immunoglobulin A, and C-reactive protein is known as CRP. When it finds a protein it doesn't like, IgA helps launch an immune response. On the other hand, CRP is a marker of inflammation, which can rise when your body reacts negatively to certain foods. But here's the interesting thing. Some people with gluten sensitivity may have no visible symptoms at all, but still experience inflammation internally. And this can lead to other health problems over time, so getting tested and knowing your body's responses to food is essential. Let's talk about some solutions. Specifically, I want to talk about digestive enzymes. While completely avoiding gluten is the best strategy for those with a sensitivity, enzymes can help break down gluten in situations where cross-contamination is likely, such as a party or at family gatherings. For gluten and dairy sensitivities, there are some specific enzymes that can help you more easily digest dairy and gluten. The trick is being able to digest protein more easily and to break it into smaller chunks. We do this with a couple of enzymes called endopeptidase and exopeptidase. These two enzymes showed significant reductions in IgA antibodies and in CRP levels. Individuals also reported a significant decrease in gastrointestinal reflux and food craving. The interesting part is that often people who suffer from gluten sensitivities also experience symptoms with dairy. You might have heard of lactose or lactose intolerance, and lactose is the protein in dairy that also has large protein chains that can be difficult to digest for some. The enzyme lactase helps break down these proteins, making dairy more digestible. And finally, we have enzymes that support overall digestion. I recommend a blend of enzymes that help break down fats, sugars, and protein. Betaine helps produce stomach acid, which can help aid digestion, along with enzymes such as pancreatin, bromelain, papain, and oxbile. These help support better nutrient absorption and healthy bowel movements. By improving digestion, you can reduce discomfort like gas, bloating, or constipation, as well as reduce inflammation. Now, you should know that enzymes won't replace a strict gluten-free diet for those that are highly sensitive, but they can be a game changer for enjoying food with peace of mind at social gatherings or with meals out. Living with gluten sensitivity doesn't have to mean giving up on enjoyable social gatherings or delicious meals. With tools like enzyme supplements, you can help manage your sensitivity and avoid unexpected symptoms, but the first step is to know where you stand, and with the right lab testing, you can make more informed choices about your health. For personalized guidance on lab testing and choosing the right digestive enzymes, you can book a consultation with us today. In my next video, I'll be talking more about acid reflux and how conventional wisdom on lowering stomach acid may be increasing your acid reflux symptoms. So hit subscribe so you don't miss it, and until next time, I'm Dr. Michael Bell, reminding you that gluten just might be the tip of the iceberg when it comes to food intolerance.